America advertised in Europe. It wanted muscle. Why linger in the grim old world? Come help build the new. Steamers replaced sailing ships. The journey became quicker and cheaper. A dozen shipping lines competed for the immigrant trade. So many went that Europe took fright.
The migration to America is by far a worse epidemic than the recent one of cholera. It has become a pestilence spread in ignorant and credulous minds by corrupt agents who paint this new world as a country of happiness and bliss. The authorities must keep close track of this propaganda and take measures to restrict this emigration.
Mail from America was censored. Zealous Russian officials tried to keep good news out. Personal letters sent to family and friends were intercepted.
Sell everything you possess and come to America, because here you will live 10 times better than in the old
Now
country.
I will express my longing. If you had wings, you could fly to me at once, my dear wife.
We send you 2 sailing tickets, one for our sister and another for our uncle, your brother.
Dear wife, of the 2 papers which you find in this letter, the larger is a sailing ticket, and the smaller is the ticket for the railway journey from New York to me at Baiting Hollow. I am waiting for you, your husband, Jan Cybulski.
Money, tickets, loving greetings. They never arrived. But censors could not stop the flood. Immigrants came from North and Central Europe to the coast. Hamburg, Bremen, Rotterdam, and in England, Hull and Liverpool prospered on the immigrant trade. Between 1870 and 1880, 2.75 million immigrants made the journey. In the next 10 years, Southern Europeans, Italians and Slavs began to join the stream to the New World. By 1890, 5.25 million more had crossed the Atlantic, nearly twice as many in only 1 decade. Waiting to go. You couldn't just leave. Have you paid all your taxes? Have you settled your debts? Have you done your military service? Are you a criminal, a political offender? Are you deserting your family? Is there anything you ought to do for king or emperor that you haven't done? Take a last look at your old world.
They took their possessions, which was a feather bed and pillows and maybe a change of clothes, not too much. There wasn't too much of anything in Europe. He traveled by wagon. He took us to a train because that was quite some journey. From Grandma's house, it was too far to go, no train close to the village.
2 days, even more, on the railway. Further than you'd ever been in your life. Strange sights, strange smells, incomprehensible languages. Then you arrived at the station. Hamburg, Bremen, somewhere where there was a port.
The street was full of people of the different nations, you see. Polish, Russian, Romanian, Baltic. The traffic in the Bahnhof Street was stopped. So many people there were. I must say, these people, they made the impression to me as when they came from another world.
Then the steamship companies took over.
They put us into a place that looked like a barrack for soldiers. There were lots of people that had spent months there because they didn't pass through the health business.
America wanted only healthy immigrants. If you weren't let in, the shipping companies had to bring you back at their expense. So they checked your health before they let you get on board.
The hair was something terrible. Every one of us went through. They looked for something in the hair. We sat up nights and looked every hair over. We washed our heads in kerosene so that everything would be all right. And then they put you through the most terrible health examination. I was young and very innocent, and they had to get completely undressed and go before the doctor without a robe, without anything. We looked like a bunch of naked cattle. And we went through there. I didn't want to do it. I refused to take my robe off. So they told me, either I do or I stay behind. So I took off my robe, and the doctor examined me. I was very lucky. I was healthy. My hair passed through, my eyes passed through, and we were fine.